We got sunshine, sand, and a plague that makes people eat each other. Come to think of it, it must feel just like America to you.
And we're live. Welcome back to part 13 of the Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare Halloween commentary. And John started without us. Let's get started. We are at Agave Viejo, Old Agave. Agave is a plant used to make tequila. It sort of looks like the top of a pineapple, but wider. Also, no pineapple. There is a mission here, but we need to save the town first. And that was awkward. Let's try that again. Oh, this is new. We didn't get to the leader in time. The apparent leader organizing resistance in this town has died. Because of this, you can only save the town by killing undead, but are not able to provide much assistance to the survivors themselves. Well, that's disappointing. However, no time to dwell on it. Let's go to work. Do we have any blunderbuss ammo? And yes, we do. Also, some holy water. John has this new technique with the repeater. He calls it spray and pray. Seems to be effective. We also have dynamite. I'd like to try out the fire bottle, but they're all grouped under John. I think we still have some undead bait. love holy water. John really needs to thank Mother Superior Calderon if he ever sees her again. Rolling block. John grabbed the wrong gun. Don't you hate it when that happened? But the cattleman will get the job done. And we got some free dynamite. I assume we would have collected another special weapon if the leader hadn't died. Oh well. The good news is we saved the town and now we have a mission. Huh, sexy zombie. That's not something you see every day. John is confused. Wow, and here is a patron. These zombies have memories, they have lives, no pun intended. They're carrying on. But that makes sense, this being a supernatural threat as opposed to a biological one. The rules are looser because magic is involved.
Do you think I like shooting women, you filthy whoremongering wretch?
Gracias, señores, que estaba viendo a mi tía que tal media desculpada.
Yeah, get out of here. Go on. Go on, get it.
Ándale, gracias.
Hello, Mr. Ricketts.
Hello, John. I see you're enjoying another vacation in our little resort.
And hello, here's Landon Ricketts. Arthur has his cigarette card.
Something like that.
Well, we got sunshine, sand, and a plague that makes people eat each other. Come to think of it, it must feel just like America to you.
What is going on? I thought things were calmer in Mexico.
This is calm. What's a little like cannibalism among friends? Excuse me. So, how have you been?
Good. Well, apart from my wife and son being tied up and trying to rip my soul clean out of my body, and the entire earth turning into hell.
Good. Real good. You know, John, I've lived a long life. I've seen this land when it was just wilderness and scrub.
I really like his voice and his mustache. He reminds me of Sam Elliott from Tombstone, and of course Lee Van Cleef from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Also Hawk from 1981's Escape from New York, a movie that has nothing to do with zombies or cowboys, but I still highly recommend.
I've seen missionaries nailed to crosses by shaman and burn into just the cinders of their misguided devotion. I've seen slaves get set free and return to a bondage even more confusing than the one they left behind. I've seen diseases wipe out entire communities in a weekend. I've seen bad men make their own Valhalla out in the bush, with harems of maidens in the hunting of men as a sport. I've seen men struggle with principles and morals and the very meaning of existence. I've killed all that can be killed.
Lighting your cigar with dynamite, very cool, but also very reminiscent of a scene from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, where Clint Eastwood sets off a cannon with his cheroot, which is basically a cigarette-sized cigar. Also, note the butte in the background, very reminiscent of Devil's Tower in Wyoming. You might think that's a mesa. Mesas, however, are wider and flatter. Buttes are taller. Let's move on.
But I've never, in all my natural-born days, seen anything quite like this.
Nor me, sir.
Now, if we could only get something that would attract these blighters, we could kill them faster and maybe return this land to its natural state.
Some kind of bait?
Exactly.
I think I might know how.
And more dynamite. I'm running pretty low.
Let me see what I can do.
Thank you, John. And take care.
Okay, Mr. Ricketts needs some undead bait and some dynamite. I really like this relationship between John and Landon. Reminds me of Hosea and Arthur. It would have been great to have seen a younger version of him in Red Dead Redemption 2. Also, John can pretty much turn around and walk into the cutscene because he happens to have undead bait and dynamite on him.
Mr. Ricketts,
Hello, sir. How have you been?
as you imagine,
Good. Did you get the dynamite?
yes. And the bait.
Let's see. Wonderful. Here, let's work with that for a second. This calls for a soft touch. Not the brutish hands of a man of war, but the delicate touch of an artist. Some use oils, and some a chisel and a block of marble. For me, sir, it was always either high explosives or the trigger of a fine iron. But it's much the same.
Sometimes your humility overwhelms me, Ricketts.
You and me both, Mr. Marston. Now, if you'd have seen me when I was a young man, if you'd have seen me when I was so fast, you couldn't see me. Well, then you'd know this is humility. The truth is, well, truth is long dead. Now we got only memories. Memories and a great swath of demonic mutants, of course.
Have you heard anything?
I heard a man in Chicago was writing a biography of me. And can you believe it? An artist in Pittsburgh painted my portrait.
I mean, the demonic hordes, not your own unending glory.
Oh, that. Nothing too interesting. Someone said that there's some really big problems near Escalera. But I can't concern myself too much with that. This is my home now. This, and this up here.
Take care of yourself.
I will.
I don't think getting savaged by some brainless corpse would do too much justice to your myth.
Yeah, I think you're teasing me, Mr. Marston. But I thank you, and I appreciate your concern nonetheless.
I also enjoy the formality of the Old West, Mr. Marston, Mr. Ricketts, and also the prose. There's an inherent eloquence and verbosity to language, to daily conversations, that I personally find both refreshing and inspiring. But hey, we got some boom bait. That will come in handy. This video is sponsored by viewers like you. Consider joining the channel and becoming a member for deputy badges by your name, custom emoticons in the premiere chats, end credits in every video, and daily members-only community posts featuring my random musings on life, TV and movie reviews, and exclusive photos. I hope you enjoyed watching this commentary as much as I enjoyed making it. John has to say farewell to Mr. Ricketts and move on as we come to the end of this series, at least as far as story mode is concerned. We will meet again in part 14, the final episode of the Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare Halloween commentary. I'm Superantonio. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your views. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for daily Red Dead Redemption 2 content, and we shall meet again. Further on down the trail...
¡Ay, Dios mío! ¡No, me arrepiento!
Do you think I like shooting women? You filthy whoremongering wretch!